G'day ladies and gentlemen, this is my Space Pirates and Zombies 2 playthrough, and I am your host, Vasdema. Today I'll be continuing my playthrough of Min-Max Games, Space Pirates and Zombies 2. It's an RPG strategy resource management shipbuilder with space combat and zombies. So, let's get to it. Last time around we took on two bandit chiefs, we rescued a Void Militia transport, and we also managed to destroy yet another level 3 bandit hive. Only this time it had a massive amount of loot in it, including 15,000 scrap that spilled out of it like a torn Santa sack, or a piñata. And so this episode we're going to hit another 3 of these things. Now before I started on this episode, I allowed the 2 couriers to arrive from the end of last episode, and so they have brought me my dual sniper cannons, and it might help if I take that part off as well. Almost panicked for a sec then. Okay, so we now have 2 pulses and 2 sniper cannons per side. I am going to be a strike-craft killing machine. So let's hit up the next bandit hive and get ourselves another 15,000 scrap. Unless of course everything goes to shit and I lose my ship. That would annoy me. Okay, once again we're going to head towards the mothership. Of course all these strike craft are going to catch up to us first for sure. Yep, here they all come. And okay, bugger the mothership for now. Let's... oh my god, while I was looking at the mothership, did I seriously just slaughter most of those strike craft? Well, looks like the dual sniper cannons are paying off dividends. Let's get back into range of the mothership then. And boom, boom, boom. Let's spin around the other way. We don't need to find out what he's got. I assume it's just going to be micro missiles, micro blasters, and micro emitters anyway. Oh, damn. Okay. There we go. And capacitor is reduced. Excellent. Let's finish this guy off. And then we can head towards the base, taking out the enemy strike craft as we go. Nothing on that side. Excellent. Oh. Pressing the wrong buttons here. That is useless. Whoa. That poor little short bus got killed by a single salvo. And there we go. Enemy mothership is down and tumbling through space. Let's head towards these strike craft and turn them into dust bunnies. Wow, what were they? They both went in a single salvo as well. I assume they were short buses. Let's reload while most of these strike craft are out of range. And reduced. Excellent. Ooh, bush. God. 4 shells at once. Almost feel sorry for him. Not to mention the fact that most of these missiles... Isn't it funny how at the start of the game this many strike craft just would have spelled doom, and now I'm not even taking... I'm barely taking a blip on my shields. We've got one more over here and one more over here. Ooh, bang! Look at that! Took out most of his shields in a single salvo, and 2 torpedoes. Flat cannons have stopped them. So, unless I've gone insane, sorry about making you sick there, unless I've gone insane, all the strike craft are gone. We'll do one last quick reload, might as well. Let's just edge forward, see what he's got. I assume he's going to have a heap of fighters yet again. So he's got torpedoes. Yep, here comes zappers. And okay, What else you got? Okay, yet another under-equipped pirate base, and I think that he's going to go down very shortly. Come on, knock down those shields. Knock down those shields. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yep, yep, yep. And come on. Yes. Capacitor. Oh, well, that's alright. That's alright. Come on, quickly, quickly, before all these shields come back up. Yay. Excellent. Once they're popped, if you can just keep on hitting them, they can't regenerate at all. And now he is screwed. And there we go. I'm loving this, and there's still 2 more to go after this. I know I should probably cut this out now that I know I can defeat them with ease, but come on, I can only cut so much out, and besides, as I mentioned before, you know, this entire week has been, like the schedule has been upset, so I don't really have the time I would like to spare in order to... Damn, I completely lost that thought. Oh yeah, to cut out individual battles and put it in the cut footage section. Which actually isn't called the cut footage section, it's called the extra footage section. Great, I can't even remember how I run my own channel. Here we go, let's pick up all these goodies, slam into a few tiny rocky... Actually, that's annoying. Get out of the way. Die, tiny rocky things. Yes, I know, you know, tiny rocky things don't actually have life, but... doesn't matter. Okay. I'll stop rambling and I will pick up all my scrap. And yes, I'll probably, you know, just slice this bit out. Or not, because I've been talking all the way through it. So, next time I destroy one of those Santa sacks, I will cut out the pickup at the end. And since I've still got 2 more to go, yeah, I don't know what to call them. Santa sacks or piñatas? Yeah, probably piñatas, because you smash them rather than, you know, cut them open or spill them out. So, oh, yeah, what am I saying? Pirate piñatas, that's what they are. Even though technically they're bandit hives, I'm going to call them pirate piñatas. And I have managed to, well, probably make you all nauseous, but I have managed to completely loot that poor little pirate hive. And I went up a level doing it. So, put my armor up, yes. And on our way to level 29. Okay, so these are the 2, yes, 15,000 and 15,000. And they've both got max res and max goons as well. Oh yes, I'm going to have so much res. So much fuel. In fact, I'll have enough if I want to rescue an infected captain. Because I'm fairly sure that costs you 3,000. Or around 3,000, or maybe it's dependent upon their level. I have no idea. I'll stop rambling, and actually, we'll go to this one, and then we'll come back around, and then go down to my capital. Looks like Void Militia wants to incentivize that territory to spread out, but we're not going up that way anyway. And eventually we're going to have to decide what we want to do. If we want to head toward the zombies and finish the game by just wiping out all their territories, or whether we want to wipe out all the factions. Now, normally I'd say let's go completely crazy, take out the entire galaxy. However, the version of the game is already up to 0.9.7, and it won't be too long before the game undergoes full release, and I would rather finish this season off before it fully releases and finishes early access. comes out of early access. That was the word I was looking for. I was just a little worried about just how much shields I managed to lose when I got way too close to that mothership. But it doesn't matter. What is important is, wow, look at all those radioactive barrel-y crap things. Which, if you played the first game, you know that... What was the name of the restaurant? Damn, I can't remember. The restaurant was turning them into synthetic meat. Gross. Back on track. Yeah, I'll have to make up I'll have to make up my mind as to whether I am going to not worry about it going to full release and just hope that the save game is still compatible, which I assume it will, or if I'm going to do a rushed attack on, well, not rush, but I will take the zombies at a run basically and knock them out of the game. Of course, before I can even do that, I do have to get my assets up a bit, because zombies have a lot of strength and I just can't match them. And the two options I have to pick from to match them is just keep on building up my faction, keep building up expansions to our star bases, and find enough captains to join my faction, either recruiting every single last remaining lone captain, stealing from the other factions, or curing zombified captains. And the other option is to create alliances with all the other factions, and again, just hope that we have enough assets to attack the zombie capital. Of course, for every zombie starbase we take out, we will decrease their war score, or whatever you want to call it, assets, war score, same diff. Because for every territory they've got and for every expansion, their assets increase. And they're the last two? I think they are. Spin around. Yep, this ship is definitely getting more unwieldy since it's getting longer and longer. But it's up to 12 cores. I'm going to have to make the decision whether I'm going to make it another 3 cores longer, or... yeah, I don't know. I really like the eye shape. It is a lot of fun. It gives you all those broadsides, plus I usually put the hangers on the front and back, but I don't know this time. It also all depends upon whether or not all the changes that the devs made to the large strike craft, and my own weakening of them by lowering how much effect stars have as the strike craft level up, whether I can survive with a ship that is as unmaneuverable as, well, as this one is, especially considering that 15 cores is no longer the maximum. That I have put it up so you get another 6 cores late game for a maximum of 21 cores. Now I need to get a bit closer, so I'm using my sniper cannons and the SRMs as well, might as well. There we go, throw it all in there. Let's knock out the next Piñata. Spin my ship around so all my guns are firing. And, oh no, capacitor's about to run out. Oh, just as his shield come down. Looks like we did a tiny little bit of damage though. And capacitor, oh, his shield came up just in time, but we just knocked it straight back down. Looks like he is done for. Well, we knew he was going to be done for, but he is done for right now. So, once he explodes, I will run around and pick up all the resources, but you don't need to watch that part of the process again. So, I will join you back on the star map. My God, it is not my day. I will join you back on the star map. So here we are back on the star map with one Piñata left to burst. I believe it was over here at Quag or Quag. Oh, that's a bandit enforcer. Yep, bandit hive. 15,000 scrap. Now, do we dare have a look? Because I can't just spend all... That one's up to 13,000, so I can leave that a little while longer. Oh, that one must have only recently went up to level 3. So, thankfully, this is the last one I have to do for this episode. Well, I probably shouldn't say thankfully. You know what I mean. Ooh. Actually, that's what I'll do, because I keep forgetting I don't yet have a large defender hanger on the back here. So, we might as well order it. So it will... Actually, I just realised we've also got a 1-star subcore here, while this one isn't. Well, I mean, doesn't have a star at all. So let's head on down to here after... I nearly did it again, didn't I? Okay, we want an engine, large, doesn't matter who makes it, we'll toggle all the weapons off, but what we want is a defender hanger. Search, we can get... What is that? Yeah, that is Sun Hunter, okay. 1 star, or we could have whatever we want made, but let's buy the one that is already made, 1 star, have it delivered to us, and it's Sun Hunter part, which, you know, obviously I like for the engines, because that's what they do. Engines, that's their thing. Deliver it to me. Ooh, do I have the money for it? Oh yes, I do. Let's move here. Okay. Last of the pirate Piñatas.
Battle wagon mode activated.
Okay, mothership over here. I think we all know how this battle's going to go. Well, I'm going to run into that sign. Damn, I really wanted to read that sign, but it's upside down. And it's in shadow as well, so... No reading of the sign. What do we got? Torpedoes, regular missiles. Can you imagine what would have happened at the start of the game? I would have been annihilated by all that. I would have been annihilated by a quarter of that. Okay, let's destroy this mothership without bothering to get too close to him, because that would be stupid. And, you know, maybe pay more attention to how much capacitor juice you have left. There we go, we're still in SRM range and everything elf range. Yes, we're in elf range. Legolas is going to get out there with his bow and start shooting holes in it. And bits are falling off him. Come on. Come on. Where is that mother core? Boom. Come on. Come on. Oh, stuff that. Let's just turn around, hit him with all our broadsides. That's quicker. Goodbye. Now. Whoa, we did not want to do that. What we do want to do is... Oh, damn. Okay, that sucks. That was stupid. That was stupid. Boost, 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 boost. Ah, capacitors are back on. Excellent. Oh, we can do power to shields. Awesome. Okay, no. No, it's all good. Apart from this one guy over here, that actually worked. Just going through all of those guys at once did end up killing them, which was the plan. I just got a little panicky from the sheer amount of shields that I was losing. Wow. Star Cruiser blueprints, Gold Digger blueprints. I'm getting all the large craft when I'm not even... God, I can't even remember what level I am, but you can't even use large craft until you get to level 36, I believe. Yeah, level 18 for medium craft, level 36 for large craft. And I haven't even opened up my 4th hangar slot, and come to think of it, I've only got 8 command points, which means I can't even have a single large craft. The freighter costs 12 for one, and all the others cost 16. So it wouldn't matter even if it was level 36. And bang, you're dead. Didn't you hear me? Great. Great, great. And he has, what do they call it? Plasma ejectors. Joy. Come on. Come on. Oh, he's got a cruel blade. That's pretty awesome. And you're dead. And you're dead. Okay. Let's get on with the main attraction, which is destroying this here pirate base. Also known as a pirate piñata. Now... Oh, come on, blueprints. I know you'll catch up eventually, but let's just pick you up now. Come on. Come on. Excellent. Okay. There's all the goodies. Well, there's even more goodies, but there are goodies there too. And let's see what comes out to play. I assume it's going to be the same. Fighters, torpedoes. Yep, here come the torpedoes now. And... oh, okay. No, there we go, yep. So, drones, torpedoes, all of these pirate bases have had exactly the same things on them. It's been a while since my last playthrough, but I could have swore the pirate bases each had randomized stuff. I know the faction ones do. Maybe they don't. Maybe they never did. Just can't remember. But doesn't matter because bugger. Still, we did a little damage. Come on, come on. You know you want to. Come on, recharge before his shield comes on, and yes, mission accomplished. He is screwed. He's not getting that shield back while my capacitor is still full. And there we go. There's the main attraction. The third of the pirate piñatas has been destroyed. And once he explodes in fiery fun, then I will move to pick up all that beautiful scrap, res, and even the suspended goons, I guess. So, you don't need to watch me do that, and I will join you back on the star map. So, here we are back on star map, and I have went up to level 29. My choices are Strikecraft Hangar, Trading, and Scavenging. I think it is finally time to enlarge the hangar up to 4 spaces. And there goes the pirates. Their swarm is heading to Prospector Isle again. Damn! They must keep going up there, being kicked out, going somewhere else, and I keep sending the next batch up there as well. Okay. I think it is time to head back to my headquarters. I'm carting around junk, for one thing. Damn, maybe I should sell some of that stuff off here. Problem is, I really don't like being stuck. Nah, I'm going to just wait until I have a shitload of it. Considering I'm now up to 36,000, then again, if I do it now... Oh, what do you think, everybody? If I start selling off... How much junk exactly do I have? Inventory will hide the equipped parts. Okay, so we got some subcores, garbage. Well, that's the old guns, which I might actually keep just in case. Although, to be honest, if I'm going to assign medium weapons once I've got 2 more cores, it would probably be the single pulses. So I might as well, yeah, I might as well sell all of this. Let's just sell it all. Let's do a quick save and we will head up to the nearest void militia space and just slowly follow along and hopefully not get attacked by anybody. We will have to be careful to watch out for attacks because we do not want to have enemies start demanding that we give them a massive percentage of what we have. So let us trade out some of this stuff. Oh my god, he suddenly has 4,003. Oh my god, he only had, what was it, 1,600 or 1,800. Okay, that's awesome. I can get rid of most of that. Let's sell off all the cheapy parts because small cheapy parts still weigh a buttload. And next up, let's sell off the medium cheapy parts, which is them and them. Just make sure I don't sell off that. That is, of course, the new engine. Actually, I just realized I'm going to have to do that trade now so that I can put on said engine and sell off the garbage I currently have on. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to pop these off because they're not large parts. Okay, so we'll sell this off. We now have 16 Defender fighters, which is awesome. Let's go back to the starbase, see what we can trade. We can... yes, we can get rid of the toaster, we can get rid of the pushy. And yep, we have that. Now let's see what our speed is. Cargo size, still a little slower, but much better overall. Okay, now I've only got the 2 parts left, the 2 sniper cannons, which I said I was going to sell, but since I've only got that, I can get the hell out of Void Militia space and start heading home. In fact, since I've got so much res, I'm going to do a full burn until I get out of Void Militia space. Just to be on the safe side, we will go around these guys, although I didn't really need to since they're in the middle of a battle. We're going to drop back to medium speed and we are going to head back to my capital. Of course, this is going to take forever, so once again I am going to cut this out for your convenience. So here we are back at my capital, and we will just put this in the personal stash. Let's see as well how much we've got in the stockpile. Not a great deal. We will head back to the personal stash just for a sec. What are we up to? We're up to 12 cores. So we need 240, no, it's 480. No, yeah, it is 240. 240 goons to run the ship. So let's keep, say, 30, sorry, transfer about 3940. I believe my maths is correct there. 3940. Is that correct? Yes, 720. There we go. And we will also, actually we better hang on to 2000 res because now my ship's getting bigger. It is burning quicker. So we'll, there we go. Excellent. 1944 exactly. Transfer that across. I will run around establishing bases. Then if I've got a decent amount left, I will start building up my war chest just in case I want to, talking about the decisions we were talking about before, if I do want to attack one of the other factions. To be honest, if I attack a faction, I will probably attack the civilians. Wait. Oh, we're getting really close to having a point of contact with the zombies there. So what I'm going to do is quickly take these territories here. And that way I will be able to link up this territory. And I will also fund a base expansion to make my personal base a little stronger. I should probably do, you know, a couple, but... oh, bugger it, yeah. I'll put it up to level 8. So there we go. I've still got 36,000, which is more than enough to build these 4-star bases. And... I won't, of course, have any... Oh, I might have somebody. What I'll do is I will assign somebody to the starbase closest to the zombie front, and then I'll work my way back and assign commanders to as many bases as I can. So, this one was what? It is a... I'm right on top of it. What is it? I think it's a wing. Yep, it's a wing. Okay, and we have how many wings so far? We have 2, which means we need to build a... Oh no, wait, I forgot. These aren't hooked up. So, engine and nose. Okay, so we literally do only have 2 wings, which means we are going to make this one a militia one, because we go science, hunters, militia. And done. Taurus is now part of our network and our faction. Let's move to Rage Quit Pass. And look at all those pirates. Pirates as far as the eye can see. Okay, let's build a... I forgot to check again, didn't I? I think it was an engine. Yep, an engine. And so far we have 2 engines plus another one here. Was that correct? Yes, another one here. So this will make for our 4th engine, which means my faction will be able to build large engines, and also that means this one will be back to a science base. And now everything is linked together as it should be. Awesome. Okie dokie, let's come up here, and this time we will look before, and it's another engine anyway, so nice and simple. Turn this into a hunter style engine base. Build starbase. There we go. And last but not least, we have one more to go. Okay, close that. And yeah, of course that transport's under bloody attack. There's pirates everywhere. And West Guard. Oh, what to do about this? See, if I knew what I was going to do with the zombies, I could turn this into my own personal fief and keep on raiding across the border for parts to sell. See, if I don't do that now, oh well, technically I still own this one, so it's all good. I just won't put a commander in here. What I will do is take over this one, which was yet another wing, and we have how many wings? 3. So we want to do 1 more science, and not only that, we want to assign somebody to West Guard, because we want all the border provinces but Zastelia to have commanders so they are defended. Build starbase. Yeah, it was back to science again, that's right, because this is the 4th wing. Okay. And done. Excellent. So technically I own 7 star bases personally now. And we need to start handing some of these out. But unfortunately, these 2 guys are shit. Passive and fickle, and cowardly and passive. So the Union... See, normally I would just stick him at the back of my territory, but there's so many pirates that technically there isn't a back of my territory. However, we have got 2 more guys, Tony Tri-Eye and Mr. Interface. Mr. Interface wants power in a faction, so if I don't give him a base, he is going to be easier to steal away by another faction. So I might as well give that guy West Guard. Okay, so assign starbase to Mr. Interface. Now let's just quickly check all our other border territories. Yep, Strawman, oops, Captain Boxer, Sister Young, and Hellhawk. Okay, so they are all assigned. Now this one, like I said, I'm going to leave under my control, which means I'm going to have to probably put the rest of my scrap into strengthening it. How about these ones? Oh, actually that one is owned by me as well. So, might just come down here, move to this one, and give that to the selfless guy, or girl, I can't remember. And then, yeah, like I said, I'll come up here and fund some expansions. I just realised I could have been picking up the stockpiles from these places since they're still technically owned by me. Science Star Base 2, Tony Tri-Eye, which means I will still technically own 5. So I will need to find 3 more captains to give the others to. And I will keep the capital, and I will keep this one in case we make contact with the zombies through this little passage here. Collect stockpile again, and fund expansions. I think I will just fund them all the way until I run out of cash. Okay, and yes, there we go. And right, okie dokie, let us, I just realised, check the time, and yep, we are out of time. So let's see what the zombies are doing. Is that the zombie alpha? That is the zombie alpha. He is coming to colonize Kappa right now. So that worked out perfect for me. Of course, it does mean I'm not going to be able to go anywhere for a while because I'm going to have to go over there, destroy zombie ships as they come in. Of course, another possibility is every time the zombie alpha leaves, I can fly on in and destroy the new starbase. That would be amusing. But that would have to be for next episode. So let's look at the zombie territory. They have taken the last available territory there. And I'm guessing that is why they're going to expand into Kappa. Because there is nowhere else left for them to expand. And once they've done that, I believe the war will be on in earnest.
Sadly, that's all I've got time for. Give me your thoughts down below and like and subscribe as you will. Until next time, take care of yourselves and most importantly, have a good one.